Man, it's your boy Trayy with KeviVisuals. You know what the fuck going on. Let's get it.
Man, who you with today, man?
Man, you in this motherfucker with Trayy, you know what's going on.
Yes, sir. Man, I remember I had did Max Savage interview. You was out there, remember that, bro?
Yeah.
I ain't even know, but I ain't gonna like, don't take a business, bro. You really spunked up in the city. Everybody was like, you need to get Trayy up on it. So I'm like, bro, I did an interview with this. He was in one of the interviews, like, this nigga ain't say shit. I respected it, though, you know what I'm saying? Cause then, like, you try to make yourself known type shit. Like, so talk about that, like, how did you get your name up in the city, like, when people vouching for you?
Man, shit, with me just being a righteous man, man, we're doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I do this shit the right way, you know what I'm saying? I come from the street, South Memphis, like everybody else, though. But shit, you gotta know. You know, I know how to move and shit. I ain't never crossed nobody out, ain't nobody cross me out.
Yeah, for sure. Bro, you was just in Atlanta, bro. We was at Boosie House, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was out there with Boosie and them, kicking shit at the little pool party and shit.
Real, like, what? How is that experience, bro? Just being in Atlanta, just being in Boosie crib.
Oh, this shit lovely, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it ain't feel no different because I done been around 1,000 of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I done been around 1,000 famous motherfuckers. They just like normal people, as long as you know, pop your shit, keep everything going. You cool, you hear me?
Yeah, for sure. So how, taking me back to your childhood, bro, like, how was it coming up for Trayy? Like, what you was into?
Man, I was into a lot. At first, you know, like shit, everybody else basketball on the crate, on the motherfucking poles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up until this street light kicked in. When this street light kicked in, it was over with. You
yeah, so did you grow up around, or this is shit you just gravitated to in your own type shit?
I mean, I grew up around the shit. I always house to house when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? I just wish at time my mama was stable, you know what I'm saying? But I had to move around. I ain't had no other choice.
Yeah. So how you come up? Of course, we already know what low mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna need to ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
But to ask a little bit about that, don't go too much. I ain't trying to be police and shit. Like, how old was you when you got active with the lifestyle of that?
Shit, 14. I was 14 when I got real active with this shit.
For real, like, do you feel like you just around it, or you did something you chose to do type shit?
Shit, it was something I chose to do because I was around everybody all over, you know what I'm saying, locked in and shit. But nigga was gang banging before I got around the ones that really showed me a different way, you know what I'm saying, the real way the gang going on.
Yeah, for sure. How you get into rap? Like, what age was when you first started rapping and shit like that?
I ain't gonna even lie. I had a homeboy named Buck Nasty. Y'all might know he did the porn jump, really. So I was just fucking out with him and shit for a minute. He had the studio shit. When he first was starting all the way up, I was fucking with him. Like, I was locked in with him. That was my brother, but shit, you know how everybody go their own ways and shit.
Yeah.
And I just kept on like pursuing and shit, like just kept rapping and shit.
Yeah, for sure. What all you been doing outside of rap, bro? Cause I remember that shit. It makes how you was like, you fucking with the HVAC and all that, bro.
He heard shit, man. You see this shit, man. Show the folks this shit, man. You know, yeah, man. You know this shit is some light.
For sure. So, bro, talk about that, bro. Like, how you get your hands into other trades, like being a businessman outside of the rap.
Man, shit, when nigga want to leave the streets alone, shit, you get shot at and this happening and that happening and shit, you know. Sometimes you gotta straighten your life and make this shit better. I ain't out here just killing niggas and shit, even though I got charges and shit like that, but I don't stand on that type of beating. I stand on money.
So at one point though, did it take you a long time? Like, you always had that mindset, like was you always a chick out to somebody do some shit, or like at one point you was on there with anybody?
Yeah, cause my temper problem and shit, you know, I had to take anger management classes and shit. I had to get my life together, like, you know what I'm saying? I started having kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? My second daughter changed my life because I had her like in my life and shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So talk about the experience with you having kids, bro. You just being involved with this rapper lifestyle. You've been around different celebrities and you just doing all these different type of shit. Like, is it hard? How do you balance them with your kids?
Man, shit, the best way to do that is me just spending time with them and shit. Like, when I be in and out of town and shit, I spend the most time with them when I get back. You feel me? My daughter, she like my right hand, my second daughter and shit. You know, like, my first daughter, she like a mama baby and shit. But other than that, though, you know, I be in. My first child, I was 21 when I had her. And then my youngest daughter, she was 8 or 9. Goddamn, they grow so fast. I try to keep. I think she 9 though.
Yeah. What you got planned on with the music, bro? You got any albums finna get dropped? You got EPs? What you working on? Music videos?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I got plenty of music out right now on all platforms and shit. I got this new mixtape I just dropped out called Smooth Operating and shit. Everybody fucking with that joint. I got a joint called Billie Jean on that joint. I got a joint called Smooth Operator. I got a joint called Talk Shit. Man, that hoe so gangster here.
So what you having other businesses and you outside of rapping, you feel like nowadays it's impossible just to survive off rap, or you always like you can put your hand in different businesses on purpose type shit?
Yeah, I do this for sure because I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, if the rap shit don't continue to make it shit, I want to be able to put myself in different positions to get money, you know what I mean? Fuck rap, you know what I mean? I'm just doing this shit for the kids. I ain't nobody never gave me nothing. Like, you know how people got niggas put money behind them and all this shit. No niggas never gave me shit. All this shit, my watch and my thought, all this shit, I did this shit on my own.
So do you feel like, how did you start being around the different celebrities? Do you feel like you just knew niggas who knew them, or you just put yourself around, you just niggas spoke with you off the screen and then you got around them, it just happened naturally?
It was happening naturally, but shit, I locked in with my homeboy Zoe, you know what I'm saying? NOE to the death, you know what I'm saying? So shit, you know, we #1 ENT too though, with Joe ENT, you see what I'm saying? But fucking with him and shit, like he just been putting me in different places and shit. Like he's showing me different, like, you know. I ain't gonna lie, like I was just doing it all on my own. I was doing shit, but shit, like he just opening more doors for me. That's it.
Show it. Bro, y'all see me ride through Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? So talk about how do you keep your face card clear? Because it's like a hard thing for most artists to do, bro. Like, how do you just stay out the way? You get so much respect and love, bro.
Man, like me, I ain't gonna lie to people get mad when I say on him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that shit for real though, like I know how to maneuver around and shit. I know how to get me some money, get out the way and shit. I know how to make sure other people get money too, you know what I'm saying? Like the folks around me, they gonna get their money, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, stay out the way and shit. That's all I be wanting, really, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to be, to, you know what I'm saying, make yourself noticeable and shit. I got young smackers like anybody else do, but I don't use them for that and shit. I use them for good shit.
So what you being an artist, like right now you jury do come around clean up in your corner and shit like that, bro. Do sometimes you be worried type shit, or you it's a certain time that you pop out with this shit in Memphis. So it's like it is what it is, you gonna pop out regardless.
Oh shit, I pop out whenever I want to. Ain't nobody ever stop me from doing nothing. I never put it over my head, but I'm out with niggas every day and shit. Like, but I ain't on no block chilling getting shot at and shit, cause you never know who into who, because the niggas around me, they only want to get some money, rap, or do what they do and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't knock nobody for no shit like that. I'm out the way, you hear me?
Sure. Man, Max Savage, bro, was one of his interviews, so I see this show, bro. My nigga back locked up, man. Have you talked to him since he been incarcerated?
Yeah, man, Max Savage, he gonna get out soon, man. I told him that, you know, sometimes when niggas just be all the way in the streets, you can't take that from them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, he out there in the streets and niggas keep playing with him, so he gotta keep it fire, he gotta do this, he gotta do that. Yeah. You hear me? But me, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? We riding right now, we good, man. We ain't worried about nothing, you know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about shit at all, we just gonna get us some money. Yeah. Same way you running that camera, I'm gonna run my motherfucking trap and give me some money.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Out of all places you've been outside of Memphis, like, what's your favorite place to go, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I love California, Vegas. I love the beaches, I love everything about it.
Oh, yeah, I love, I've been to Cali and shit. Cali cool, but he ain't fucking with Miami. Yeah. When my boy Rose was living and shit, me, him, my sister back there and shit, we used to go hit Miami and Dallas and Houston and shit. Like, I love shit like that. Like, that shit be popular. Like, where you ain't from, and then they be turned up every day and night. So shit, I love Dallas the most, cause I done been there 100 times, you know what I mean?
But so you say you love Dallas?
Yeah, I love Dallas the most, yeah.
Out of all the youngins who popping in the city, I don't know if you keep up with the rap and shit. What's some young niggas, bro, that's like really popping that you be like, damn, they doing their thing type shit? Like, you ever shot like probably like 2 young niggas, you be like, damn, I see them.
Man, what that young nigga name? I just seen the other day rapping and shit.
It's a lot.
His name K Boogie. That's one of them.
Okay, okay.
I fuck with that young nigga. I fuck with his music and shit. I was just telling him, you know what I'm saying, texting him and shit, like I fuck with his music and shit. And shit, all my young niggas, little high speed and shit, them my little girl and shit, I fuck with him, you know what I'm saying, but he locked up too, so man, they just don't understand you can't get money locked up, you can't do nothing while you locked, can't get no pussy while you locked up. What you nigga like?
What's the
2 years.
How old you?
That's probably when I had my first child. Shit, like I was 21, bro.
And when you, so you did 2 years the whole time. When you was locked up in 2 years, like, was you like, damn, like, did he get emotional because you thought you weren't gonna never see your child again and shit like that or not?
Hell nah, I got emotional when I had caught a body, when I had, man, killed somebody. That shit.
Was it like, oh, I ain't trying to get
you straight, bro. You straight. That shit over with. You can talk about this shit all day long.
So was it like somebody approach you type shit or?
Yeah, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga follow me home and shit. I was never on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga follow me home and that shit just went left. You know what I'm saying?
So at the time, like, was you not paying attention? You knew somebody was following you, or you didn't even see him?
Nah, I seen them follow me. That's the point. I seen them, so it was never ups because I seen everything that was going on and shit. Like I seen them follow me. I was more like, is he really following me type shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And then when he went from him following me to him getting out the car and getting aggressive and shit, and this way and this highway.
But at the same time, there's not something you glorify, like you had to protect yourself, but you not saying like it's something you get.
I'm smacking shit, killing shit. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I never told nobody they can't protect their life. You in danger shit, what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? This shit for real. Look at you. Like, this shit for real.
For sure. And like I said, I'm looking forward to what you got going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that experience when you just around Boosie. Like, what type of energy do he give out? When you around these different celebrities, do they kind of act cocky? It depends on how you come.
Man, Boosie cocky in the motherfucker. He one of them niggas that want money and everything. He a hood nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't knock on a nigga like this, but you know when you got motherfuckers that fuck with you and fans and shit, you gotta see what a motherfucker talking about sometimes. He's the type of nigga gonna keep walking past that, cause he got 100 gangsters with him. Shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? You got a big ass nigga coming with. It don't make you feel no type of different way, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting money, you getting money, shit, so I don't give a fuck. You might make it more than me, but shit, I don't give a fuck though. I'm still gonna pop my shit like I got as much as you do.
How long was it? How long did he get that type of shit? Like, I ain't trying to watch your podcast, but like, how long was it? Like, when you went into such a
shit, when I was 16, when I was with my daddy and shit, the nigga like, man, shit, yeah, but then what I did, nigga, I went to work, had a BMW, had a motors, like all this shit, all off the street of him and shit, making the nigga go work with and shit. So then when I'm saying the street shit, they got to take it away, but shit, you know, niggas still had a total on the streets, because that's where I was in and out. I was in and out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like I said, bro, I'm looking forward to what you got going on. But before we get out of here, get a youngin some advice, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether they out here pimping, I interviewed a lot of, like I said, a lot of times people like they gang, or they just straight to go to job. You know what I'm saying? They just try to come up with their own business and stuff like this. Get them there.
Man, shit, first of all, thing you gotta do is hire your funds, right? Get you some money to where you can just pay for you a motherfucking PPP joint, you know what I'm saying? Man, all this shit, like, you gotta have your credit right, like, where you can be able to make sure that you able to do things that other people can't do. Banks and shit, this shit matter. Don't go fuck them out. Go help them out. Shit, get you some money, get your credit right, and you can do 1,000 things with this shit.
How long did it take you to start learning about, like, creating it?
I ain't gonna lie, when I'm turning like 26.
How old you is now, bro?
I'm 33.
Really?
Yeah, I just look like a young nigga. Them folks be hard.
I thought you about 20. Nah, because you said 21. So I thought you about 27 or something.
Nah, man.
Yeah, bro. So, like I said, bro, I appreciate you coming with the platform, my guy.